What's in the box? I'm going to save you the trouble of digging it all out, because I've already done that. More awesome 80s loot in the mail today. From that same page I keep talking about. Canadian Toy Gallery. Almost entirely Masters of the Universe, with one interesting G.I. Joe piece from the Eco Warriors line. Clean sweep. Definitely a more interesting figure with that control armature, because he comes with this drone. If I can get him to stand up again. All the Eco Warriors had like water squirting features. Oh, that is really in there. And he comes with this drone, like a pivoting head. Pretty neat. You'd fill that up with water and blast your Cobra enemies, because they all had a color change feature. And you can kind of see it like on his cuffs and on the tops of his boots, but they don't really work now the way they did back in the day. A lot of that color change stuff seems to not work too great. I know anything on my Ghostbusters really doesn't work anymore. And with the exception of the Roton, all this other stuff is just upgrades for what I have, because I've had Mechanic forever, no armor. And it was cheaper for me to buy another Mechanic than to just buy the armor for him. And that Skeletor was like a really good deal. He's in pretty good shape, and he had the power sword. So I might actually swap out the armor off my Skeletor and put it on this one, because this one, there's like no marks on the paint on his skull at all. So that's a pretty good one. Hordak, mine's not too bad. It's just that friggin' vinyl cape. I guess mine doesn't stand up too well, but missing that vinyl cape, and that other one has it. And the thing with that other one is it's actually broken. One of his legs is snapped off, but he's standing there no problem. So for where I'm putting him on my display on the Fright Zone, I might not even worry about repairing him. I might just leave him like that, because he stands up no problem. Leech, another figure I was missing his weapon, and the arm on this one, I'm glad I got a full replacement, because it's probably hard to see that, but that's almost completely ripped off in there. And this one is much nicer, and tighter joints, and now I got a complete one. Probably the most common loose Masters of the Universe figure you will find is Leech. I know just at the flea market last summer, I'm pretty sure one of the tables had a bin of just Leech, because he's just that common. And he's a cool figure. Like, he's got that suction water feature there, and he stands up a lot better than most figures because of those honking flat feet. And who did I miss? Oh, my Night Stalker was seriously bare bones. No tail, no guns at all. Really rough shape, but I mean, it was like $1 at Value Village, so I picked it up at the time. Now I have a nice complete one. Usually have a hard time finding either of the horses with their tails. Now both of mine are mostly complete, because I'm just missing the head armor for Stridor. But now I have a nice one to put on the shelf. Get Jitsu to fit down in there, so I can have Jitsu riding it to fight Fisto riding Stridor. And the Roton, just I've seen these quite a few times and never picked one up, but it was cheap and just a fun little vehicle to have. And funny enough, the guy I bought it from also got it at Value Village. That's where I find most of my stuff. So really happy to pick up all this stuff for cheap from a trusted seller. Just a great little 80s haul. Thanks for watching.